the self-improvement space, you know this argument between discipline versus motivation, and every fucking bot will say, oh yeah, discipline's, you know, I say this myself, right? I'm maybe a semi-bot, but every fucking guy says, oh, motivation's not really important, you don't need to be motivated. Well, he just motivated the entire world of young men to get into the gym, and he's changed the world forever for that. I think motivation's a lot more important than we've ever considered, and seeing this effect that he has had on the young men to go into the gym, every young guy's doing push-ups these days, everyone. There was these fitness YouTubers that are just dickheads, there was these personal trainers that, you know, oh yeah, whatever, just, yeah, maybe I'll sign up to a personal trainer and hopefully it'll change my life, and it doesn't. Like, there was these things for years and years and years, and most guys weren't actually exercising consistently. Tate came onto the scene, showed his physique, showed that he was a masculine guy who used to fight people, and suddenly every young guy's doing 500 push-ups a day, or they're trying to do 500 push-ups now. It makes me feel so good seeing the decline of like men's inactivity, because so many guys just were fine not doing any kind of exercise, or used to do cope exercise, like, oh yeah, I'll just go to the gym and just walk on the, I'll just run on the treadmill for, yeah, go on, do some cardio. That cardio's really nice and improves your health. As a man, you need to do some fucking resistance training. Seeing that decline and seeing more and more guys just accept the fact that you have to get into the gym, you have to build some muscle, is so good to see. And then when I see the guys who don't do this, when I see the guys who don't even go to the gym, who don't even build any muscle, who don't even like, who literally look like weirdly like androgynous, they almost look like they've got female bodies, they've got like lower belly fat, skinny arms and stuff. I see these guys, you know, if you're like that, if you're improving, that's fine. But if you're like that and you're not improving, that's a disgrace. That's honestly a disgrace. And when I see these, like the same fucking guys I'm speaking about on YouTube saying, oh, well, this advice is toxic. Well, bro, you need to take the advice. You need to take it. If you're one of these guys watching right now, maybe you're reacting live, maybe you're on stream, but you can pause the stream because this will change your life. I know you're not going to do it because you're a pussy, but this could change your life. Stand up, go to the bathroom, take your shirt off. Matter of fact, take your pants off as well. Look at yourself in the mirror. Really just look at your body, and you can't help to feel ashamed. When I look at myself in the mirror, you can call me a dick, arrogant, ego, whatever. When I look at myself in the mirror, I feel fantastic. This is how you're supposed to feel as a man. You're supposed to have a body that looks like it's carved from marble, that you have sculpted yourself. That is one of the greatest feelings that a man can experience. These guys out there, these Jeffreys, will say that we're toxic for this. They'll say that we're fat phobic for this, because we have this desire to discipline ourselves and to train our body just like we train our mind. I promise you, I'm speaking to you directly now, not these little male feminists. I speak to you directly. You may have made some good progress in your physique already, but I promise you, your physique is the thing that will give you the greatest sense of accomplishment out there. The amount of money I make, the status that I've gotten from YouTube is amazing. The leadership that I've gotten, bro, I've had guys pick me up, like a group of guys pick me up and shout, Hamza, Hamza, we got 1.3 million subscribers. I make more in 1 month than my entire family does in 2 years, 3 years. All of that, like these big accomplishments, right? It's amazing. Just my physique gives me more of pride, accomplishment, a sense of satisfaction, confidence than all of that. And I promise you, you know, I'll tell you the truth right now. Right now, I don't really feel much of it. For the first time, I did like a fucking dirty bulk just as, I always knew it was like just stupid as fuck to dirty bulk, to eat shit food and everything. Right, dirty bulk, gain too much fat. I'm not even like fat or anything. I'm still like maybe 18% body fat, so it's not like fat, but it's a lot higher than I'm usually at. And for the last couple of months, I've literally haven't had this same sense of like satisfaction of accomplishments. And I felt like something has been missing in my life. And so over the last few weeks, cut my calories down, eating clean as fuck, bro. Literally just eggs, chicken and rice and veg. That's all I'm eating, bro. That's literally all I'm eating. No sugar, no nothing. I'm training MMA 5 times a week now, so that's like my cardio. And I'm slowly and surely just seeing my body sculpt back to how it's supposed to be. And you don't even realize how important that is, man. Because I've just experienced firsthand what it's like to just not have a physique that you're proud of and then slowly start to see it again. And so I can relate to the, like, you know, the guys who are in this position right now and your physique's not that nice, you've not been building it for that long, and you've been making, like, come on, let's be honest, you've been making some stupid as fuck choices with your diet and everything. Improve it, bro, honestly. Because it's not just improving your physique, it improves your mental health. And what's so interesting, the way to improve your physique, especially your diet choices, you know, the things you eat, the way to improve it is so interesting. It's not actually to think, oh, you know, to eat this and to eat this. It's actually to improve your mental health first. I found the greatest improvement to my diet when I started to meditate and journal first. It's so interesting. No one ever said this before. All these fitness YouTubers were telling me like how to weigh each fucking grain of rice neurotically and shit. And yet the thing that improved my physical health and my diet, the things that I ate the most, I literally just started meditating. And then I started to see all that shit food. You know, I didn't do any of that childish environment control. You know, you've always seen like Atomic Habits. It's a good book. You've always seen this mindset of like, oh yeah, just throw it all away and just hide it so it's not in front of you, bro. And I didn't do that. My family still was buying like shit junk food. Every day they eat that stuff, all right? I walk through the kitchen, there's temptation. Straight away, grab the potatoes, grab the salmon, grab the veg, olive oil, boom, make my meal. Every single day there was temptations in front of me, didn't do anything. You know why? Because I trained my willpower. I refused to take the advice of everyone else on the scene. This is again, you know, I came onto the scene, and what pissed me off, there's 2 things that pissed me off. One, it was like the fucking low testosterone guys who were giving advice to men, but 2, it was literally the diet advice that everyone was saying, oh yeah, just, you know, throw away all the junk food and just just close your eyes and make sure you don't see any junk food, then you won't eat it. And I was literally just sat there thinking, okay, I've tried this advice. I know these motherfuckers haven't tried this advice, because you know what happens when you throw away all the junk food. Guess what happens? You haven't trained your willpower, so the next time you go into work or into school and your dickhead fucking coworker or friend offers you some shit, you don't have the willpower to say no, so you take it and you feel like shit. I was the first person to come onto the scene and actually tell you, but willpower is so much more important than you think. Everyone was criticizing willpower, saying, oh, it's not important, just control the environment, just get the YouTube blocker because it'll help you with your willpower. I was the first person to come onto the scene like a fucking psychopath and show you what I did to improve my diet. Guess what I did? None of these low testosterone guys would ever be able to do this. Maybe you want to try. I grabbed my favorite kind of chocolate and I put it in front of me and I stared at it like a psychopath, like a crazy man. I stared at my favorite chocolate, just staring at it, just feeling what it was doing to me. Asking myself, okay, why is this so tempting? I'm doing this experiment right now. Why is my own brain telling me, oh yeah, the experiment's over, just eat it now? And I just stared and stared and stared at this little piece of fucking chocolate, and guess what, bro? My favorite chocolate, what was it? I had two different, I had a Lindor little Red Bull and I had a Kinder Bueno Hippo. My all-time favorite fucking chocolates. Everyone else would have told you to just, hi, close your eyes, don't look at it, don't look at it. All these fucking soft guys would have told you that. With shit mental health, then you go about the day, next time you're in the store, you're like, oh, well, you may as well just buy it then. Next time, the diet starts tomorrow. All these guys who aren't even muscular, who aren't even lean, giving out this fucking advice of like, yeah, just willpower control it. All these guys who are on day 2 of NoFap telling you like, oh yeah, this porn block is really good, bro. I was the first person to come onto the scene and tell you my fucking psychopathic tactic to improve my willpower. And the young men around the world resonated with it. Because you were tired of hearing this bullshit advice, bro. I was tired of hearing it. I followed this bullshit diet advice and it really fucked my mind up. This idea of like, oh yeah, just don't buy the food. Now I'm at home and I've got mad cravings. Oh, let's just hop on delivery and order some cake. And before I know it, I've already ordered it. Your life changes not when you don't order the cake, but when you order it, you sit there and you stare at it and you don't eat it. That was the point of all this. My mental health improved significantly when I started doing this exercise. And all those sophisticated research study kind of guys, the ones in like clean shirts and stuff, the low testosterone guys, they'll tell you that this is wrong. They'll tell you that this is, oh, willpower is actually, Yeah, whose advice do you want to take, bro? Take one look at them, take one look at me. Look out, they don't have any shirtless pictures yet, I wonder why, but if you did imagine what they'd look like shirtless, bro.